What is happening, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Official first video in the channel. Gonna be all around balancing fitness, family, and everything else that goes in between. There'll be loads of different things that I try and put out on this channel. Things that are educational, things that are insightful, things that are vulnerable. Hopefully have a bit of fun along the way. But at the core and at the center of all them things, fitness and family will be somewhere involved in that. You'll see me in the trenches, either training, life even sometimes. I try keep it as real and as organic and raw as I possibly can because that's why I wanted this channel. These are the types of content and content creators that I watch, are people who don't try and mask their real everyday life. They just show you what goes on. So again, that's what I'm chasing is the goal, isn't it? It's the goal to be fit and healthy, and it's a goal to be a good family man or woman. I'd at least think that's what people are chasing. So I'm going to take you along the journey. Take you along the journey of what it's like to be a husband. Take you along the journey of what it's like to be a dad to a 1-year-old, to be a gym manager and what that entails and the responsibilities that comes with, to be a son, to be an uncle, to be a brother, to be a friend, and anything else. So stay tuned. As I said, I'll take you along as much as I can, but I wanted the first video to really embody everything that I stand for. So this first video is going to be on how I juggle and maintain a healthy family life and a healthy body and healthy habits along with my training. So yeah, stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Welcome to the channel. The toilet. Where are we? Ball. Bye bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aaliyah. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Oh. What are you doing? Hi, B. This part of the video is just basically some of the thoughts I've got around juggling fitness, family, everything else that goes on or that I've got going on. As I said, I still do some PT and one-on-one. I still do some online coaching, and I'm trying to balance that with my own fitness journey, with being a good dad, being a good friend, being a good brother, being a good son, being a good uncle, and so on. So sometimes the reality of that looks like getting back from work late yesterday and only seeing the baby for 10 minutes before she goes to bed, and then obviously getting out early this morning before she's awake, And then obviously if you are doing that, you need other people around you who are gonna kind of pick up where you're not there. So obviously my wife does an unbelievable job with doing that, and it kind of gives me the freedom to then go and chase all these big goals and ambitions and things that I'm chasing. So yeah, it's kind of how I have my balance. Basically, part of the title of this video is how I balance everything. That having her as a support system is probably the biggest reason. But then it can be lonely sometimes. As I said, I didn't really get to see them yesterday, and I'm not going to see them again till later on this afternoon. So again, it just comes back to the point where I know when I was chasing things before, I'd not be present. I'd be quite idle when I'm around people. I'd feel lonely when I'm around people, and I'm really trying to focus on when I'm chasing things and doing things, chase them and do them. When I'm not and I have time to be with family, then be there. And that's kind of, I'd say, the biggest tip that I can give anyone that's trying to balance or spin quite a few plates, is wherever you are at that time, be there at that time. If you're training, train hard. If you're being a dad or a parent, be a good parent, be present. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to go in and get this session. I film bits of it if I can be bothered to film it. So that was my first attempt of a Miko's triangle, never done one before. And I forgot to rest. So I'm supposed to get a minute rest in between each round. So row, ski, bike, rest. I was just going row, ski, bike, row, ski, bike. So I actually shot myself in the foot. I set 12 calories as the baseline at the start with the bike. I managed to match it, actually, to be fair, even without having any rest in between, so I'm happy with that. Could I have pushed for 15 calories of the rest? Maybe. But we test again in 8 weeks, so we'll see how we get up to then. But yeah, that's Tuesday's session done. 2 out of 2 so far this week. Now it's time to refuel and start my day, basically. So it's Thursday morning. We're still in the testing phase of this new block. So just setting some baseline numbers today. So I've got a run. I was meant to do it yesterday and I wanted to do it on a track, but I'm gonna get it done on the treadmill today. So we have 1K warm up. We've got 2 sets of 800 meters. I think it's 5 sets at 600 meters. And then I think it's 6 to 8 sets at 400 meters with some breaks in between where I just walk. Gotta have my pre-workouts, which will either be some crumpets, or if I'm feeling it, I may go and get an almond croissant. And then yeah, as I said, next time you see me, I'll either be on the treadmill or procrastinating outside the gym, so I'll see you there. So, just pulled up to the gym. And I said you'd either catch me on the treadmill or you'll catch me procrastinating, and I'm here procrastinating because I really don't want to do this, especially on the treadmill. I will get out eventually. That's the interval session in the bag. Ended up just being over 6K in the legs. Actually wasn't too bad actually being on the treadmill. Would have preferred it being outdoors, but it is what it is, we'll take it. I found that the the sprint got me a lot more than the longer distance. So it was two 800 meters, or two sets of 800 meters. I'd done 5 sets of 400 meters and 6 sets of 200 meters. But yeah, the recoveries for the 200 meters really got me really quickly. So obviously that's something I need to work on, but it's good to know that my longer runs, or my more cardio based runs from the last block, have really helped with this time, because I wasn't too bad with the 800 meters. But yeah, gonna refuel now, get a shower and start my working day. I'm back to balance and everything. Obviously that's the main focus of this video. I think obviously I'm very lucky that I work inside the gym, so I don't have to almost psych myself up to get myself to go into the gym. As I might finishing work and having to go, or going before work, I'm in the gym anyway. All I've got to do is get up a little bit earlier. But I actually had a funny conversation with one of my mates who basically said, so you're telling me I've got to do this fitness stuff like every single day for the rest of my life to just maintain what I've got? And I laugh, because I think that's the mindset for a lot of people. That's why these 75 hard challenges, and not to say there's anything wrong with them, but why they're so popular is because people want like a short-term fix, or something that they don't have to do for that long and get like the immediate gratification from it. So that's why, yeah, these things are so popular. But my point to all that is, yeah, you do have to stick to something for a long time, probably for the rest of your life. But you just have to find ways to make it fit into your everyday life. As I said, I'm lucky that I work in a gym, so that's something taken care of. But that might mean if you do have a family that, or work, or other commitments, that you do have to get up a little bit early. There are things you have to sacrifice, but I promise you, when you get older, or there's loads of benefits that training and making fitness fit into your lifestyle will help you with. So although the buy-in isn't that great, in terms of it's something you have to maintain for a long time and make sacrifices, the long-term benefits from it are unbelievable. So make sure, please make sure you find a way, especially if you do have family or the commitments, that you prioritize your health as well, because it will be the vehicle that will carry you for the rest of your life, and it'll make you a better family man or woman. It'll make you a better businessman or woman. So make sure you're investing in it, and make sure you prioritize it. Right, so it is Saturday morning, 5:53 in the morning. I've got a bit of a Hyrox conditioning session that I'm going to now. I've still got the tightest calves in the world after that interval session on Thursday. That session actually was meant to be done on the Wednesday. As I've said before, well, strategically, obviously in the programming, it's been probably put that way just to give me a bit longer to recover, especially with it being the testing week and we're going all out on the first week. So a bit of advice for anyone who's following a program or has a coach: just listen to what your coach says. Because my calves are still in bits from that, and I would have had an extra day to recover if I would have just stuck to the plan, basically. I'm not saying don't be flexible, I'm not saying don't change stuff and be fluid when you need to, because that's why I changed mine. It wasn't because I couldn't be bothered, it was because I had stuff on the Wednesday that stopped me from basically getting it done. But anyway, gonna use this massage gun for probably another 5 minutes. Got some Haribos today as my choice of carbs. And I think I've got some Squares bars in the car, because I think it'll be quite a big session. The reason why I'm up so early, I think I spoke on it, or you would have seen it earlier on in this video, of finding ways to incorporate your fitness and prioritizing your health in your everyday life. And I said that I was very lucky because I work in a gym that I don't have to get myself up out of bed or get up early or sacrifice a little bit to get in there, which I am lucky with. 9 times out of 10 I'm already in the gym, so it's not that hard for me. But this is just to show you that I do also sacrifice a little bit. Not in terms of time with other people, but with time in bed, time asleep basically. So again, the reason I do this is because it's the weekend, I'm off work, I want to spend time with my family, and I have hopefully timed this in a way that when I get back from the gym, the baby and Nicole will be awake, and I can help, because obviously Nicole spends most of the time with the baby, so I can help with that, and then also just spend time with them. Got a few things planned today, just stuff that I can actually bond and spend time with them, so I'll take you along for them as well. And yeah, next time you see me, I should be either in the trenches training or post session. So yeah, I'll see you there. Session done, just over an hour. It was a 12-minute AMRAP, so 3 12-minute AMRAPs split up into 600 meter run, 60 wall balls, another 600 meter run. That was set 1, set 2 or AMRAP 2. 600 meter run, 25 meter sled push, 600 meter run. Last 12 minutes was again 600 meter run, 100 meters farmers carries, and then back to the run to finish off. And it was based on calories burnt. I think I was around 499, just under 500 calories for 36 minutes. So it was a big session, to be fair. I think I underfueled. So I had a roast last night. I went to Nicole's cousin's house and had a roast. So I thought, oh, that'd be enough carbs, and I didn't really wake up that hungry because we ate so late. But I think that didn't go in my favor. So yeah, definitely think I underfueled because I overate last night. But gonna go home now. As I said earlier on, today and tomorrow, thank God it's a rest day tomorrow. Needed it with this new block. But all the sessions done for the week, 5 out of 5, and the rest of today and the weekend will be about family time. So I'll take you or bring you along to some of the stuff if I can get the baby out the house and just do stuff together, because yeah, the week's quite busy. So anyway, refuel. I've got a grenade drink. I think it's what, 24 grams of protein, and I'm gonna have that with the trusty Squares bars. I've got 2 Squares bars here. So gonna get this down, me drive home. I think the baby should be waking up, or she might be awake now. See the baby, see Nicole, spend the day with them, and as I said, I'll take you along the weekend, and then that'll be the vlog wrapped up. So we did something really stupid. We got to the park and realised that we forgot the baby's pram. The plan was to take her out to see the ducks because she likes them, and to just walk around the park while she had a nap. So we were thinking like, oh, do we, because she's asleep now, do we get her out and walk with her while she's asleep, or do we let her sleep in the car and then get out and then go for a walk? And then, you know, when you have that feeling that sets in of like, I forgot something, and it was a pram. So we're just sat in the car in the park waiting for her to wake up, basically. But if you are a parent, you know what it's like to have that bit of peace where you can just, like, Nicole's just scrolling on her phone now, probably looking at pictures of Aaliyah.
Yeah, I am. I literally am.
Yeah, we wanted to go to sleep, and then when she's asleep we miss her, but just being able to scroll and go on your phone. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to sit here for a bit, have some peace, catch up probably a little bit,
and then carry it
around Sefton Park so she can see these ducks, but we'll probably do that, get a hot drink or some food, and then just probably chill out for the rest of the day. Ooh. Wait, do this. Hi. Ja, dan doe ik het. En een mocktail. That's funny. This is nice. Aaliyah? Hello? I know she likes lemons, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Aaliyah?
Where's Daddy?
Oh, look who we. So I've said this before, probably put it in, or you've seen it in some posts that I've done previously about food shops and how to make them easy. Especially when you're trying to balance or juggle a few things like kids, if you've got kids, spending time with partners, and then obviously training and all that kind of stuff. Obviously it's the weekend, it's Sunday, and today for most people is a day that they reset and get ready for the week. But in terms of shopping, I've had a few questions actually in the gym where I work about how I structure my shopping. It's very, very easy, or you should make it very, very easy. Make sure that you get the bulk of your food to be like your proteins. So your chickens, your beefs, your fish, that kind of stuff. Get your protein in, your yogurts, your things that are going to bulk out the majority of your meals. And obviously to further add the amount of density in those meals, obviously your veg, getting your veg in. For today, we've got some potatoes, we've got some carrots, we've got obviously fruits and broccoli, things like that. And all I do is for the meals that I have outside of the house, so breakfast, most times I'm in the gym quite early, so I either don't have breakfast or have it when I'm already in work. Lunch, snacks, things like that, I try and just keep them the same every single week. So in our food shop, I don't have to use any brain power when it comes to like the meals I'm having outside the house. The meals inside the house, obviously we have a daughter who obviously we're trying to make her meals quite diverse, and obviously Nicole obviously doesn't want to have the same meals every time we're here, neither do I when I'm at home, because we are foodies. So that's where you can be a bit more creative. And also with the meals that I'm having outside of work, or sorry, outside of home, they're all high density meals but lower in calories. So again, that's where the fruit and the veg, things like rice cakes come in, things that are low in calories. So then when I do come home and say we want to have something that's a bit higher in calories that we'll actually enjoy, I've got room in my daily calorie intake for them. So a little bit of a tip for those trying to juggle or not have to think too much about your shopping. Try and add things in, bulk up your meals, start with your proteins, make them your first priority. A lot of people don't get enough protein in. Obviously add your fruit and your veg in. And then what I would do, especially if you're someone who's quite busy and doesn't want to think about food, just eat the same things when you're busy. And then when you have a bit more time, you can be a bit more creative and save your calories for the back end of the day. When most people like to relax, chill, you're going to think of food a little bit more. So I would save your foods or your higher calorie foods till then. But probably going to end the vlog here. Next time you see me, actually comment down below what you want to see next. Do you want to see how I structure my training, how I structure what a day in the life looks like? Let me know below what you want to see next, and I'll make sure I get that on for you. See you on the next one.